y'all just fell 2 yards short of y'all's total from that game. From your recollections of that, I know that was a few years ago, but is there any comparison between those two games?
Both teams we played were ranked at the time, got good defenses, but we knew we had an opportunity, and both those games we just kept pouring it on. They never really stopped our run, so we had no reason to stop running. So, it was a great time, great night.
It doesn't seem like it really matters who is carrying the ball in this offense. Anyone's going to be getting yards right now. What is that? What is it about you guys that allows pretty much anyone to be carrying the football and you guys to be racking up tons of yards?
Yeah, I think it speaks to our team. Everybody's unselfish. We got a lot of young guys carrying the ball, so a lot of those guys are getting their first opportunities. Are really starting to step into their roles. So it's great to see that anybody can step in and get yards.
We talked about after the Mississippi State game how physical you guys were up front. You've had carryover. Physical was one thing, but you also talk about gelling as a group and continuing to get better like that. Talk about that.
Yeah, every game we're improving. From Clemson to tonight, it's just steady increase, going on, climbing the mountain. So, I'm really proud of our offensive line, proud of running backs, proud of the tight ends, proud of the wide receivers and quarterbacks. It was a great night. It really speaks to our hard work that we put in during the week and that we put in the season. I think this team could have, a lot of teams I think would kind of go downhill after you start 1-2, but for us to reel off 4 straight wins here, I think it says a lot.
What did it feel like out there knowing that you're physically pushing a team around like that? It doesn't happen very often like that, really.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of confidence as a player whenever you're getting movement like that. It really feels like you can do pretty much anything you want to do out there, so it feels great.
You mentioned those young guys. How big of a spark was Eli, on the first play from scrimmage, taking it to the house like that?
Any game you can score an 80-yard touchdown on the first play, that's pretty spectacular. So, that got us going, that got everybody ready, and we just went from there.
Does it change the equation right away? Do you feel it put the other team on their back foot a little bit?
Oh, definitely. Whenever I think our defense, maybe it was 5 plays they let up, and they punted the ball to us. And, whenever you can start off hot like that, that's great for us, great for the team.